Okay, let us see about the common factors. How to find out the common factors and what is the least common factor and what is the highest common factor. The least common factor of every number is the number itself. That means the least common factor of the one is a factor of every number. So common factor of any two or more numbers also that is one. One is a common factor of every number. So one is a factor and a common factor of every number. And the highest common factor. The least common factor is the number itself. One is the least common factor of every number, but the highest common factor of every number by finding their factors you can find out. Now find out the factors of 4 and 9. The factors of 4 are 1, 4 is 4, 2 2s are 4. So 1, 2 and 4 are the factors of 4. And coming to factors of 9, 1 9 is 9, 1 9 is 9, 2 it is not by 2, 3 3 are 9. So 1, 3 and 9 are the factors of 9. Now in these two, the common factors of 4 and 9 is equal to only one is a common factor. So this is the common factor and this is the highest common factor also. One is the least and the highest common factor of 4 and 9. Coming to like this, the second one is 6 and 15. Factors of 6 is equal to factors of 1 6 is 6, 2 3s are 6. 1, 2, 3 and 6 are the factors of 6. And coming to 15, factors of 15 are 1 15 is 15, it is not by 2, 3 5s are 15, 3 5 and 15 are the factors of 15. Now common factors of 6 and 15 are equal to 1 is a common factor, then 3 is also a common factor. 1 and 3. In these two, highest common factor is equal to 3. The least common factor of every number is 1 itself I said. So ikkada least is there, highest is there. But here coming to the least one is 1, highest is 3. And take the next example 24, 36. Factors of 24. 1 24 is 24, 2 12 are 24, 3 8 are 24, 4 6 are 24. 4 6 are 24, 3 8 are 24, 2 12 are 24, 1 24 is 24. But these are the factors of 24. Actually you have to write it in a multiplication form, but now we came to know we have practiced very well. So like this you can find out the factors of so many numbers. 2-digit number, 3-digit number, find out all the factors by dividing them, and you can write down factors like this. So like this practice you should get. So next, factors of 24 and 36. So common factors, factors of 36, 1 36 is 36. Next, it is divided by 2, 2 18 are 36, it is divided by 3, 3 12 are 36, it is divided by 4, 4 9 are 36, ఇంకేం లేవు 5 లేదు 6 6 6 are 36, 6 6 are 36 కాబట్టి 4 9 are 12 3 are 2 2 18 are and 1 36 are 36. So in this common factors of 24 and 36, 1 yes 2 3 no 4 is a common factor, then 6 is a common factor. Okay, so 1 2 4 and 6. So the least common factor is equal to 1, highest common factor is equal to 6. Okay, so like this you can easily find out the common factors of any numbers. The common factors of these numbers will get like this. So the next, find out the factors of common factors of 6 and 16 and 18. So find out the factors of 16, then find out the factors of 18, then common factors you will get. In everywhere you can observe the least common factor what you are getting and what will be the highest common factor. The least common factor of every number is you are getting common, that is 1. And now find out the factors of 16. 16 factors, that is D. Factors of 16 is equal to 1 16 is 16, 2 8 are 16, it is not by 3, so it is by 4 4 4 are 16, 4 4 are 4 and 4. So 2 8 jar, 1 16 jar, and these are the factors of 16. And next factors of 18. Find out the factors of 18. 1 18 is 18. 2 9s are 18. 3 6 are 18. It is not divided by 4, it is not divided by 5, so it is divided by 6. 3 6 are 18. 2 9s are 18. And 18. So these are the factors. Now common factors. Common factors are 16 and 18. 1, 2, then only 2. 1 and 2 are the common factors. And the least common factor is 1. Highest common factor is 2. Least common factor and highest common factor also we found. Next, 45 and 60. B. Factors of 45. 1 45 is 45. It is not divided by 2. 3. 3 15 are 45. It is not divided by 4. 5. 5 9 are 45. So 3 15 are 1 and 40. 1 45 is 40. Next 60. 60. 160 is 60. 2 30 are 60. 3 20 are 60. 4 15 are 60. 5 12 are 60. 6 10 are 60. 6 10. Okay? 6 10 are. 5 12 are. 4 15 jar, 3 20 jar, 2 30 jar, and 1 60. These are the factors of 60. Now common factors. Common factors of 45 and 60. 1 is a common factor, 3 is a common factor, 5 is a common factor, then 9, not 15 is a common factor, then 45. No. So 1, 3, 5 and 15 are the common factors. So the least common factor here is equal to 1 and the highest common factor here is equal to 15. The highest one and least one. So always the least common factor of any two numbers is 1 only. The highest common factor only varies. So highest factor of this is 40. So like that we can easily find out the common factors of these numbers. Okay? We can continue this. Okay. Good morning. As we saw how to find out the LCM and HCF in prime factorization method, we understood in the last class. Now in this class you can find out the LCM in division method and as well as HCF in division method. How can you find out the LCM of these numbers in division method and how can you find out the HCF of these numbers in division method? We can see today in this class. Now it is very very important to find out LCM and HCF in division method, and the properties of LCM and HCF also I will show you here. So listen carefully. So the first one is find out the LCM of 6, 12 and 18. For finding the LCM of any two or more numbers, we should observe the properties of LCM. As yesterday we saw how to find out the LCM in prime factorization method. In prime factorization method, after writing the prime factors of each and every number, you can see what will be the LCM and what will be the HCF. The product of only common factors is HCF and product of common factors and the remaining factors is LCM. So that we saw. Now same way, whenever you are finding the LCM, here you have to remember two properties of LCM. Now, what will be the LCM of two or more numbers? How much we should get answer for LCM? If you are finding the LCM of any two or more numbers, how much should be the LCM? The LCM should be greater than the greatest number. Now here observe carefully 6, 12 and 18. Of these three numbers, the LCM will be greater than the greatest. That means the greatest number of these three is 18. So the LCM will be more than 18. The LCM should be more than 18. That is our answer. That is the first property of LCM. And the second property, whenever we are observing these numbers, we discussed about co-prime numbers. Isn't it? In the last class we have discussed about co-primes. What are co-prime numbers? Two or more numbers doesn't have more than two factors, two common factors. Two or more numbers having only one common factor are called co-prime numbers. Two or more numbers having only one common factor are called co-prime numbers. Now, the LCM of the co-prime numbers, second property, observe carefully. What is that? The LCM of the co-prime numbers is their product. Because they doesn't have any common factor. So, whenever you are taking out the common factor, you will not get common factor. So, LCM is just you multiply the two or more numbers. The LCM of co-prime numbers is their product. That is the second point. And the third point, observe carefully while finding the LCM. While finding the LCM of two or more numbers, observe carefully the greatest number. If the greatest number is a multiple of the other number, other any two numbers or any one number, then the greatest number will be the LCM of those two numbers. The LCM, third property of LCM. Of the two or more numbers, if the greater number is a if the greater number is a multiple of the smaller number, then the LCM of those two numbers will be the greatest number only. Or reversely you can say like this. If the smallest number is a factor of greatest number and greatest number is a multiple of smallest number. So, observe carefully. Reversely also you can say. If the smaller number is a factor of the greater number or greater number is a multiple of the smaller number, then the greatest number is the LCM of those two numbers. Now observe in this one, 6, 12 and 18. So here, if you are observing this, only three properties we have, sir. So out of these three, you check here. Now the greatest number is 18. This is a multiple of smaller number and 6 is the factor of 18. So the LCM of 6 and 12 also, if you are observing these two also, 6 is a factor of 12, 12 is a multiple of 6. So the LCM of these two numbers is the greatest number. So take out this one. So the LCM of 6, 12 and 18 is, just remove the 6. Why? Because the LCM of 6 and 12 is 12. Now find the LCM of 12 and 18. Find the LCM of 12 and 18. Is 18 a factor of, is 18 a multiple of 12? Or is 12 a factor of 18? No, here. So find out the LCM of these two numbers in division method. Prime factorization method also, how to find out the LCM we saw. Now in division method, how to find out the LCM. So that is nothing but, so divide 12 and 18 in this way, common division method. So both we are dividing. So 12 and 18 has a common factor, that is 2. Now divide always with the prime numbers only. What are our prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay, come on. Now is it divisible by 2? Yes, 12 is divisible by 2, 18 also divisible by 2. So divide with 2. 2 6 are 12, 2 9 are 18. Now only 6 is divisible by 2, but 9 is not divisible by 2. So we should go for next prime number, that is 3. Now whenever you are dividing this with 3, how many 3's are there in 6? 2. So 3 2's are 6 and 3 3's are 9. Observe carefully here. When we have to stop the division also, what are these? These are the factors of 12 and 18. These are the common factors of 12 and 18. Okay, so 2 is a common factor, so we divided. We have taken 2 as a common factor in 12 and 18, so we got 6 and 9. Now here 6 and 9, 3 is a common factor, we are taking out 3. So here we got 2 and 3. Now in 2 and 3, 2 and 3 are co-prime numbers because they have only one common factor. They doesn't have more than one common factor. So 2 and 3 are co-prime numbers. So stop the division. Now, what will be the LCM? Product of common factors and the remaining factors. What are the common factors? 2 and 3 are common factors. These 2 and 3 are remaining factors. So LCM will be, LCM is equal to 2 into 3 into 2 into 3. So observe, 2 3 is 6, 2 3 is 6, 6 6 are 36 is the LCM. Now observe carefully everybody. Observe carefully what I am telling. The LCM of 2 or more numbers will be more than the greatest number. Now the greatest number here is equal to 18. The LCM here is equal to 36. The LCM is equal to 36. So what can you say? Yes, our answer will be maximum true. So the LCM of 6, 12 and 18 is 36. Now the second number. In the same way, here also you can observe carefully. 7, 14 and 28. Use the third property. What is the third property? If the greater number is a multiple of the smaller number, then the LCM will be the greatest number. See here, 7 and 14. LCM is 14 itself. So take out 7. In 14 and 28. In 14 and 28. 14 is a factor of 28 or 28 is a multiple of 14. So the LCM of these two numbers is 28, greater number only. So the LCM of 7, 14 and 28 is equal to 28. Here itself we find with the help of our properties. So what will be the LCM I am taking? How much should be the LCM? The LCM of 2 or more numbers will be equal or greater than the greatest number. So now here the LCM of 7, 14 and 28 is 28 only because here this is equal to the greatest number. Okay. Now check here 8 and 15. 8 and 15 if you are observing, use the second property of LCM. What is the second property of LCM? If they are co-primes, the LCM is their product. Two numbers are co-prime. Co-prime numbers means what? That doesn't have any common factor. So now here observe carefully. 8 and 15 doesn't have any common factor because 8 factors of 8 is 1, 2, 4, 8. 15 factors are 1, 3, 5, 8. 1, 3, 5, 15. So except one that doesn't have any common factor. So they are co-prime numbers. So the LCM of 8 and 15 is equal to their product. 15 8 jar. 15 10 jar. 150 less than 30. So that is equal to 120. So the LCM of these two numbers is equal to 120. Now observe carefully here this one. These three numbers. So co-prime numbers apply second property. Now useful. Why? Because in 21 and 63 both are 21 is a factor of 63. 63 is a multiple of 21. So apply the third property. That is, if the greater number is a multiple of smaller number, then the LCM will be greatest number. So here in 21 and 63, the LCM will be 63 only. Now, is 63 a factor of 105 or is 105 a multiple of 63? You can observe. No. 105 is not a multiple of 63. So divide these two and find out the LCM. So 63 and 105. Now in these two, observe. With the prime numbers divide with the prime number. The first prime number is 2. Is these two divisible by 2? No. So go to 3. So yes, it is divisible by 3. 5 plus 1, 6. It is also divisible by 3. So divide with 3. 3 2s are 6. 3 1 is 3. 21. And again 105. 3 3s are 9. Remainder 1. Bring down 5. 15. 3 5s are 15. Yes. 21 and 35. Now again. 2 plus 1, 3, it is divided by 3. 3 plus 5 is equal to 8, it is not divided by 3. So, remove it. 3 over. 3 after next prime number, 5. It is not divided by 5, it is divided by 5. So, we can't divide with 5. Next prime number, 7. So, divide it with 7. As it is divided by 7, it is also divided by 7. So, 7 3s are 21, 7 5s are 35. And 3 and 5 are co-prime numbers because they doesn't have any common factor. So, stop the division. Stop the common division and you will get LCM by by multiplying the common factors and remaining factors. Common factors are 3 and 7. Remaining factors are 3 and 5. So LCM is equal to 3 into 7 into 3 into 5. So here you can observe how can you multiply easily without doing anything. Easy multiplication so just you can multiply 7 3 is 21, 3 5 is 15. So 21 into 15 is equal to 15 1 is 15, 15 2 is 30 plus 1 31, 315. So the LCM of 21, 63 and 105 is equal to 315. Yes, it is greater than the greatest number, that is 105 kanna peddiga undi. So mana step correct. Understand? So these three properties you can remember carefully while finding the LCM. So next, in the next one, observe carefully, find out the LCM of this number and this number yourself home. And now here observe carefully the LCM of this 112, 168 and 252. Now observe carefully, is the greatest number a multiple of any smallest numbers? 252 is a multiple of this or this, you can check. So 112, 2 is a 224, so it is not a multiple. Here also this is not a multiple. So we have to find out the LCM of these three numbers. 112, 168, here no use of the properties, the two properties. If they are co-primes or if the greatest number is a multiple of smaller number. So not applicable. So division method, common division method. In the common division method, observe carefully, the first prime number is 2. Now is it divisible by 2? Yes, yes, yes. So divide with 2 all. 2 5s are 10. Remainder 1 bring down to 2 6s are 12. 2 56s are 112. Now again 2 8s are 16. 2 4s are 8. That means 2 84s are 112. Again this is also divisible by 2. 2 1 is 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 6s are 12. 2 126 are 252. Now again check carefully everybody. Now is it possible to divide this with again prime number? What is the prime number? First prime number 2. Yes, all these numbers are divisible by 2. So take 2 as a common divisor. Now divide with 2. So 56, how many times? 2 2s are 4. Remainder 5 minus 4, 1. Bring down 6, 16. 2 8s are 16. Next, 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. Next, 2 6s are 12. 2 3s are 6. Like this. Now, again in these two numbers, we can divide 2. These two numbers can be divisible by 2, but it is not divisible by 2. Even though we can divide with 2 only, this you can write down as it is. This you can write down as it is. If it is not divisible, you have to write down the divisor as it is. So now check here again, divide with 2. 2 1 is 2 4 are 8. 2 2 are 4. 2 1 is 2. 2, we can't divide, so write down as it is. If it is not divisible by 2, write down as it is. Okay, this is very very important. If it is divisible by any two numbers, you can divide. If it is not divisible, don't divide. Okay, and now see here. Next one. Now observe carefully. By observing these three numbers, we can say these three are divisible by 7. 7 2s are 7 3s are 7 9s are 63. Okay? Now directly divide with 7. 7 2s are 14. 7 3s are 21. 7 9s are 63. Very good. Now here 2, 3 and 9 we have. What do we have? 2, 3 and 9. Now are they co-primes? No. For 3 and 9 we have common factors. 3 is a common factor of 3 and 9. 3 divides 3 and 9. So divide it with 3. But 2 is not divisible by 3, so write that 2 as it is. 3 1 is 3, 3 3 is 9. Now observe carefully, 2 and 3 here left over. So for 2 and 3, they are co-prime numbers. So stop the division here because 2 and 3 doesn't have any common factors. So LCM is product of common factors and remaining factors. What are the common factors here we have? 3 2s, 2 into 2 into 2 into 7 into 3 into 2 into 3. So here the LCM, by finding this product you will get the LCM. Now observe carefully the product. 2 2 jar 4, 4 2 jar 8, 3 2 jar 6, 6 3 jar 18, 8 7 jar 7 8 jar 56, 56 into 18. Now or otherwise do any another way. 56 into 18. Just multiply and check. 56 into 18. 8 6 are 48. 8 5 are 40 plus 4 44. 1 6 is 6. 1 5 is 5. So 8 10 10. So 1008 is the LCM. 1008 is the LCM of 112, 168 and 252. Understand? Now this is the way of finding the LCM of two or more numbers. Now is it right? Because how much should be the LCM? The LCM should be greater than or equal to the greatest number. What is the greatest number here? 252. Of the three numbers, the greatest number is 252. But the LCM here you got is 1008. Yes, 1008 is greater than 252. So this step is correct. In this way you can find out LCM. Now, by taking different kinds of examples, co-prime numbers. For example, you observe carefully some of the examples you can do here. 7 and 9. What will be the LCM of 7 and 9? Check here. The LCM of 7 and 9 is 63. Why the LCM is 63? Because 7 and 9 are co-prime numbers. Use the second property. What is the second property? If the two or more numbers are co-primes, their LCM is their product. అంటే వాటిని మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి. So is equal to LCM of 7 and 9 is equal to 7 9 are 63. So 8 and 64, observe carefully. Use the third property. What is the third property? If the greatest number is a multiple of smaller number, the LCM will be the greatest number. So the LCM of 8 and 64 is 64 itself. No need to find out. Okay, understand? And 3, 6 and 24. Observe carefully here. What will be the LCM of these three numbers? Use the properties. Either they are co-primes or the greatest number is a multiple. So they are not co-primes because 24 is a multiple of 3 or that way or otherwise. For 3 is a factor of 24 and 6 also a factor of 24. So for 3 and 24 LCM is 24. For 6 and 24 LCM is 24. So totally the LCM of 3, 6 and 24 is 24. Understand? So like this, so different kinds of problems you can take and you can find out the LCM. So this LCM will be useful for you in finding the sum or difference of the fractions. There, by finding the LCM of the denominators, by making them like fractions, to convert unlike fractions into like fractions, these LCMs will be useful. So, remember these three properties. First property is the LCM of two or more numbers will be equal or greater than the greatest number. Second property, the LCM of two or more co-prime numbers is their product. And third property, the LCM of two or more numbers, the LCM of two or more numbers will be the greatest number if the greatest number is a multiple of smaller number. If the greatest number is a multiple of smaller number. Okay, use these properties and you can find out LCMs. So like this, you will have different questions in the finding the LCM. Different questions you will get in finding LCM. With the help of your teacher, you can do practice more and take out the textbook. In textbook also you will have number of questions will be there for finding LCM. You can use these two properties and check out the LCM. Now finding the HCF. What is HCF? In prime factorization method, we find the HCF by finding the product of common factors. Product of common factors. The product of common factors is known as HCF. But here, if two or more numbers is given means, how can you find out the HCF in division method? To find out the HCF in division method, take the first two numbers, 28 and 40. Now, in 28 and 40, divide the greater number with the smaller number. What is that? Divide the greater number with the smaller number. That is, divide 40 with 28. 40 with 28. How many 28s are there in 40? 128 is there. So 28 1 jar, 28 remainder is equal to 10 minus 8 2, 3 minus 2 1, 12. 12 is remainder. Now what is the first divisor? 28 is the first divisor. 40 is the dividend. 40 is the dividend. 28 is the divisor. If in this process if you got remainder 0, then we can say 28 is the HCF of 28 and 40. But here you did not get remainder 0. And remember the property of HCF. The first properties of HCF is the HCF of two or more numbers will be equal or less than the greatest number, less than the least number, smallest number. LCM is different, HCF is different. LCM will be greater than or equal to the greatest number, but HCF is less than or equal to the least number, smallest number, less than or equal to the smallest number. So the smallest number in 28 and 48 is 28. So the HCF should be either it is 28 or less than 28 HCF. So now observe carefully. 12 you got. Now in this step you have to remember carefully. When you have got remainder, take this remainder as divisor. దీన్ని divisor గా తీసుకోండి. And the first divisor as dividend. మళ్ళీ డివిజన్ ప్రాసెస్ కంటిన్యూ చేసుకుంటూ పోవాలి. డివిజన్ ప్రాసెస్ కంటిన్యూ చేయాలంటే 28ని 12తో డివైడ్ చేస్తామా, 12ని 28తో డివైడ్ చేస్తామా? We can divide 28 with 12. That means, so make this remainder as divisor and write down the dividend here. The dividend we bought here. This is the way. This division process should continue till getting remainder 0. When you are getting remainder 0, that divisor is the HCF. That means where you are getting remainder 0, with which number you divide, you are getting remainder 0. That is the HCF. Now 12 2s are 24. 12 2s are 24 is equal to remainder is equal to 4. Now here also we did not get remainder 0. If you are in this process, the divisor is 12. The divisor is 12. If you got remainder 0, then the HCF will be 12. HCF 12 అయ్యేది. కానీ ఇక్కడ remainder 0 రాలేదు కాబట్టి 12 is not the HCF. Next. Now take the ఇక్కడ ఏం చేశాను నేను remainder as divisor. Now here also take this remainder as divisor. దీని divisor తీసుకోండి. Take the divisor as dividend. So 12 we are bringing here. Now 4 3s are 12. Remainder is equal to 0. Okay, stop the division here itself. Stop the division. So whenever you are getting remainder 0, at that time what will be the divisor? Here 3 steps we did. First step 28 is the divisor. Second step 12 is the divisor. In the third step 4 is the divisor. So here you got remainder 0. So what is the last divisor? The last divisor is 4. The last divisor is the GCD of those numbers. So this will be the GCD or HCF. So the HCF of 28 and 40 is 4. Now what property I told? The property here I said is equal to the HCF for 2 or more numbers will be less than or equal to the smallest number. The smallest number here is equal to 28. Yes, the HCF is 4 here you got. So 4 is less than 28. So this is the step. Now, how can you find out? Now, in the same way, by taking the remaining examples, you can check here to find out the HCF of these numbers. Okay? Next, like this, find out the HCF of 16 and 84. You do yourself. Now, HCF of 12, 15 and 18. That also you do. Now here I will do this one. 6, 18, 45 and 63. Now take these three numbers. 18, 45 and 63. Observe carefully here. Is 18 a divisor of 45 or is 18 a divisor of 63? You can check. Nowhere it is a divisor. So this is not the HCF. Now we have to find out the HCF. First, find out the HCF of these two numbers. The HCF of these two numbers, you will get any one number. And the HCF of these two numbers and third number HCF again you have to find out. If three or more numbers given means what you have to do? Find out the HCF of these two numbers. These two numbers HCF kanukondi. And the HCF and the third number HCF you can find out. That will be the HCF of the three numbers. Okay? For two numbers we did like that. For three numbers how to find out HCF you check it. Same like this. Find out the HCF of 18 and 45. What will be the HCF of 18 and 45? The greatest number is 45. Divide it with 18. So 45 divided by 18. 18 2 is 36, 18 3 is 54. But here you are not getting 18 2 is 36. Remainder is equal to 15 minus 6 is equal to 9. 3 minus 3 is 0. Now divide this 18 with 9. Now wherever you are getting the remainder should becomes as a divisor and divisor becomes dividend. Divisor becomes dividend. Now divide 18 with 9. 9 2s are 18, remainder is equal to 0. So here the last divisor is equal to 9. So HCF of 18 and 45 is 9. So here it is 9. Now find out the HCF of 9 and 63. Now divide 63 with 9. 63 with 9. 9 7 jar, 7 9 jar 63. Remainder is equal to okay. In the first step itself we have got remainder 0. So that is the divisor. The divisor is the HCF. What is the divisor? 9. So here for 9 and 63 the HCF again is equal to 9. Therefore HCF of 18, 45 and 63 is equal to 9 only. For all the three numbers 9 is the highest common factor. Understand? Now in the same way by taking the greatest numbers we can see here one more. So remaining all you can do easily. So that I bit you can check here. 189 and 315. 189 and 315 is given. So find out the HCF of 315 with 189. Divide 315 with 189. So continue this division process till getting remainder 0. In which division you got remainder 0, that divisor is the HCF. The divisor is the HCF. Now 315 divided by 189. 189 2s are. 189 means it is nearer to 190. 19 2s are 38. But here 38 is there, not there. So one time it is divisible. So 189 1s are 189. How much should be the remainder? The remainder should be less than the divisor. Whenever you are dividing, the remainder should be less than the divisor. So 15 minus 9, 6, 0. 10 minus 8, 2. 2 minus 1, 1. 126. That means 189 plus 126 equals 3. 8 plus 9 plus 6, 15. 10, 11, 3. Okay, 126. Now, bring down this remainder as divisor and make it as dividend. 189. Now observe carefully. How many 126 are there in 189? Check carefully. How many 126 are there in 189? 126 is neither to 125 or 120. 12. 120 means 12. 12 2 is the 24. 240 Raval. But here there is no 2 times. So it also goes for 1 time. So 126 1 jar 126. Remainder how much you are getting? 9 minus 6 3. 8 minus 2 6. 63 you are getting here remainder. Here we did not get remainder 0. So what to do? Make 63 as a divisor and this divisor as dividend. So 63 in divisor lo chesukondi, 126 in dividend ga తీసుకురండి and continue this division process till getting remainder 0. Till getting remainder 0. So 63 2s are 126 exactly. 63 2s are 126. Here is equal to remainder is equal to 0. So whenever you got remainder 0 at the time of 63 as a divisor. So this is the last divisor. Here we got 3 divisors. 189, 126 and 63. 63 is the last divisor. So this is the GCD or HCF. So the HCF of 189 315 is equal to 63. HCF or GCD is equal to 63. Okay. So in this way you can find out the GCD or HCF. So in this section we find how to find out LCM in easiest method and how to find out the GCD in easiest method we find, and how can you find out both together also we find. రెండు కలిపి ఒకేసారి ఒకే 2 నెంబర్స్కి ఎల్సిఎం హెచ్సిఎఫ్ కూడా ఎలా కనుక్కోవాలో కూడా మనం తెలుసుకున్న తర్వాత ద రిలేషన్ బిట్వీన్ ఎల్సిఎం అండ్ జీసీడీ ఆల్సో వి ఫైండ్. That means, what is the relation between LCM and GCD? 1 second we can revise here. The product of 2 numbers is equal to the product of their LCM and GCD. Okay? The product of 2 numbers is equal to product of their LCM and GCD. So in this way, easily you can find out LCM and HCF. So like this, the remaining examples you can do your own, you can practice. So in this section, so the teacher will explain you. If you have any doubts, you can ask your teacher. You will get clarified. So that is, thank you.